Hello player, today we will analyze the match between Jacek Gdanski with the white pieces and Viswanathan Anand with the black pieces. e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, a6, bishop captures on c6, d captures on c6, kingside castling, f6, d4, bishop g4, d captures on e5, queen captures on d1, rook captures on d1, f captures on e5, rook d3, bishop d6, bishop g5, knight f6, knight from b, d2, kingside castling, bishop captures on f6, g captures on f6, knight h4, bishop e6, knight f5, bishop c5, knight b3, bishop b6, rook from a, d1, c5, knight c1, c4, rook from 3, d2, bishop c5, knight e2, b5, knight from e, g3, king f7. This move was inaccurate, the best move was a5. For example, f5, h4, king h8. With a balanced game, king f7, h4, c6, knight h5, rook a7, knight from h, g7, bishop c8, rook d8. This move was inaccurate, the best move was c3. For example, c3, f5, a3. With an advantage for white. Rook d8, rook c7. This move was inaccurate, the best move was a5. For example, f5, g4, b4. With a balanced game, rook c7, g4, b4. This move was inaccurate, the best move was a5. For example, f5, king g2, f4, king f3, bishop d4. With a balanced game, b4, knight h5, bishop e6, knight from h, g7, bishop c8, knight h5, bishop e6, king f1, rook captures on d8, rook captures on d8, rook c8, rook d1, bishop f8, king e2, b3. The evaluation became 1.0, this was a serious mistake, the best move was rook b8. For example, rook b8, b3, c captures on b3. With a balanced game, b3, a captures on b3. The evaluation became -0.2, this move was a mistake, the best move was c3. For example, c3, b captures on a2, rook a1, rook b8, rook captures on a2, bishop c5, king f3. With an advantage for white, a captures on b3, c captures on b3, c3, f5, g5. The evaluation became -2.3, this move was a mistake, the best move was knight e3. For example, knight e3, bishop c5, f4, bishop captures on e3, f5, bishop h6, f captures on e6 check, king captures on e6, knight g3, f4, knight f5, bishop f8, rook a1, with a balanced game. G5. F captures on G5. H captures on G5. F4. Knight F6. A3. Knight G4. King G6. This move gives back part of the advantage. The best move was A2. For example, A2. Knight captures on E5 check. King G8. F4. Rook E8. Knight H6 check. King H8. King F3. Bishop A3. F5. Bishop captures on B2. F captures on E6. A1. Rook captures on A1. Bishop captures on A1. Knight C4. Bishop captures on C3. King F4. B2. With a decisive advantage for black. King G6. Knight captures on E5 check. King captures on G5. Knight D4. The evaluation became -1.7. This move was a mistake. The best move was Rook G1. For example, Rook G1 check. King F6. Knight G4 check. King F7. Knight E5 check. King E8. Knight D4. Bishop D6. Knight captures on E6. Bishop captures on E5. B captures on A3. B2. Rook B1. With a balanced game. Knight D4. King F6. Knight captures on E6. King captures on E6. Knight F3. A2. Knight D4 check. King F7. This move gives back part of the advantage. The best move was King E5. For example, King E5. Rook A1. Rook B8. Knight captures on C6 check. King F4. Knight D4. King captures on E4. With a decisive advantage for black. King F7. Rook A1. Rook B8. Knight captures on C6. Rook A8. King D3. This move was inaccurate. The best move was Knight E5. For example, Knight E5 check. King E6. F4. Rook A4. King F3. With a decisive advantage for black. King D3. Rook A6. This move gives back part of the advantage. The best move was H5. For example, H5. King C4. Rook C8. King captures on B3. Rook captures on C6. Rook captures on A2. H4. Rook A7 check. Bishop E7. With a decisive advantage for black. Rook A6. Knight E5 check. King E6. Knight F3. Bishop A3. Knight D4 check. King E5. Knight captures on B3. Bishop captures on B2. Rook H1. The evaluation became -4.9. This was a serious mistake. The best move was Rook F1. For example, Rook F1. King F4. King C2. A1. Knight captures on A1. Rook captures on A1. Rook captures on A1. Bishop captures on A1. King D3. Bishop B2. E5. King captures on E5. C4. With an advantage for black. Rook H1. Rook A3. Knight A1. Rook captures on C3 check. King D2. Bishop captures on A1. Rook captures on A1. Rook A3. King C2. H5. King b2. Rook a8. f4 check. King captures on e4. Rook e1 check. King captures on f4. King a1. h4. Rook e7. Rook h8. King captures on a2. Black's victory. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your suggestions.